What is up, Eastern Oregon? This is Dodsey with EOAlive Sports, and I got a special one for you today. This is brought to you by Northwest Furniture and Mattress right here in LaGrange. Go check them out. Their showroom is absolutely beautiful, and the Daggett family does stuff for the communities. Connect the Circle. They sponsor my sports show. You guys watch the sports show, and you go support them, which also supports me. Northwest Furniture and Mattress in LaGrange. Big red rocking chair on Elm, off Adams. You can't miss it. Go check it out. Man, he's a LaGrange graduate. He was player of the year his senior year, won a state championship in baseball. Just a couple weeks ago, get the notification. He's signing with the Oregon Ducks for baseball. After 3 years at Western Oregon University, his dream came true. He's Devin Bell. Here it is. Devin Bell, what's up?
What's going on?
Nothing. Wow, what a journey, right? I mean, So 3 years at Woo. Obviously, this last year kind of elevated your draft stock. I'll call it a draft stock, but I'm talking about like the transfer portal. What made you make the decision to?
For Oregon?
Yeah.
I mean, it's always been a dream school.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Of course.
I just want to represent the state, and they're a top program.
Number 7 in the country right now.
Yeah, I mean, and their facilities, their coaches, everything just lined up perfectly. So.
Did you have other D1 schools offer you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. What about and you don't have to give me a number, but is there like some NIL money involved too?
They said there is. I'm not too worried about that aspect. I just kind of want to play baseball, but
yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's an opportunity for that.
Yeah, it's so different now. Like that would never be a question like 5 years ago, but now it really is. This last year at Woo, geez. So the number that sticks out to me, and we talked about it off camera, is the opponent batting average, 174 hit off of you, and that at that level, that's stupid. I mean, I think you probably know that, but like that means opponents get a hit less than 2 times out of 10 when they face you, and that's crazy, dude. That number is I mean, it's astounding. The record, obviously, it was 6-3, I think, and the ERA 2.39. That's what made Oregon come knocking at the door right there. Where are you at velocity wise?
So our last game against St. Martin's this year, I was probably 93, 94.
Oh, you're up in the mid 90s.
My 119th pitch of that game was 95 on the Scouts radar gun.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
I mean, as you know, you want it to kind of gradually go up and then just stay. You don't want it to go because as a starter, I was a starting pitcher and in college, and the game's a little bit different now though. You know, the average starter only goes about 6 innings. And as you know, as a starter, when it comes to like that mentality, do they shoot for like right around 100 pitches for a starter? Or?
Usually for Woo, I was around 100 to 110 at most usually, and then the games I'm doing good in, there's some points where they might want to leave me in for a little bit longer just to see if I can just go CG, save our bullpen.
Yeah.
So.
Did you get any complete games?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a few, huh?
2, yeah. I got 2.
As you go up higher and higher, those are going to get smaller and smaller, as you know. I mean, it's just crazy the amount of science that goes into pitching and arm preservation nowadays.
Absolutely.
This last year at Woo was your junior year. What was your highlight of the year? Like, what stuck out to you?
I think my first opening start at home against NNU, that was a big one for me. Because I was new to being a starter, and like I just wanted to build that confidence. Like, hey, I can go 9 innings and be just fine. And that's when I had those 13 Ks. Didn't give up a run, 9 innings, 119 pitches, and that's kind of what boosted my confidence for the rest of the season.
As a pitcher, dude, I was always a starter, and I feel like I love having a clean slate and just it's on me the whole way.
Yeah, a lot less stressful than coming out as a closer or a reliever.
Yeah. And if you give up runs, it's on you. You aren't coming in with runners on base, giving up somebody else's runs.
And that's what I started to notice, like from being a closer and a reliever to starting this year, is I just have to keep the lead.
Yeah.
Like once our team gets the lead, I mean, let's say we score 4 runs, it's like I can give up 3. I don't want to, of course, but that's just my job.
You can breathe. You can breathe. You don't come in and you say the starter has a runner on first and second. You get all this pressure, like, dude, I don't want to give up runs for this other guy, and it's more about that one-on-one. It's all on you. The transition from reliever to starter, what was the hardest part of it for you mentally?
Mentally, I mean, there wasn't much. I knew I was capable of it.
You did it in high school.
Yeah, I did. I think the hardest part was learning to make sure I had all 3 of my pitches. Unlike being a closer, I can come in for an inning and just throw my fastball at high speeds, and most of the time they wouldn't touch it.
Right.
And once I realized, like, once I got all 3 pitches working, then I could just be a dominant starter.
Yeah. So in college they transitioned you to a pitcher only, a PO. Was that hard for you? I mean, I know you love playing the field. I know you love hitting.
Especially after the last couple of years, it's like it does make me miss hitting a lot. But from my progression from when I was a freshman at Western until now for pitching was just crazy jumps.
Yeah.
So,
what do you credit that to?
Hard work.
Yeah.
Mentality.
Good.
Coaches for sure.
Yeah.
My old pitching coach was a big factor in it, and then our new pitching coach this year, he helped a lot. He got me my new changeup grip. Velo started to jump up a little bit. I could prolong innings with velo.
How are you holding the changeup now?
It's that new kick changeup they started coming out with, where you start spiking your middle finger on that horseshoe.
You like that?
It's definitely my out pitch now.
Does it dive in on a righty?
Yeah, it dives. It's like a lefty curveball at this point.
Yeah, it's almost like it's kind of like a screwball.
Yeah.
It's weird, but has it been hard on your arm?
Mm-mm.
You don't feel
arm,
it at all?
This year has been weird. I haven't had any arm pain whatsoever the entire year. Even if I would throw 120 pitches and come out the next day and play a 150-foot long toss.
And it feels good.
Yep.
That's hard work. I mean, that's putting the time in the gym. That's putting the time in running. That's putting the time in on your body.
And that's mostly what my focus was on this year, is like making sure my arm was good to go whenever I needed it to.
Yeah, that's so important.
Yeah, just like you see these guys nowadays, like, yeah, their arms hurt. They'll take some ibuprofen. Like, yeah, this will help the pain. It's like, just go stretch, go get your mobility in, blood flow, everything, and
break up that the acid that
lactic
acid that sits in your arm. And the only way you can do that is by movement, running.
Yep.
Yeah. What about goals for this next year? I mean, you got 1 year. That's it, eligibility wise, left. Are you going to use it right away? Are they going to redshirt you? Have they said anything?
They haven't said anything about that. I don't think I'll redshirt at all. I think I'm ready for that level of baseball for sure. Yeah. Goals wise, of course I want to pitch.
Yeah.
Hopefully I get quite a bit of innings. Get that exposure out there. Hopefully help them win another Big Ten conference championship.
Yeah.
Hopefully make it pretty far national wise, and I mean, that'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's
a little ending to the college baseball career.
Dude, did you, when you started at Wu, did you think that was a possibility?
Well, it was a struggle just getting to Western, so I was like, well, I'm going to have to improve a lot to get to where I want to go. And then after this year, after I blew up, it's kind of still setting in, kind of, going to Oregon, top school.
They got a lot of, I mean, their facilities are like, it's like the Taj Mahal of facilities.
My mind was definitely blown on that visit. Just
I'm
all
sure.
the technology, all the opportunities they had. I mean, it's crazy.
And that obviously is what gets you to your number one goal, which is getting drafted.
Right.
And those facilities are going to help you get to that point.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the idea, right? You want to get drafted in this coming draft?
No, I mean, this coming draft, I do have an opportunity to get drafted. I do think I'll get taken. It just depends. I don't want to. If it's a low
round,
then absolutely I'll take it. But if it's one of those high rounds, not paying too much.
You got to get a better signing bonus, and then you'll play.
I think going and playing and doing what I'm capable of doing will definitely boost that stock up. It's just time will tell for that.
I'm assuming by you saying that, Oregon knows that if they come out and draft you early, you're gone.
Right. Well, and that's what part of the conversation was on my visit was he's like, if you like the round and you like the amount of money you're going to make, he's like, we're not going to be upset. That's the whole goal. That's the whole purpose. And so that was awesome for them to say that.
Yeah.
So it kind of gives me the confidence. But it's like, yeah, I would also enjoy my time at Oregon too. I know I would.
Oh, you definitely would.
Yeah.
What about school-wise? How much school do you have left before you get a degree? 1 year?
Yep,
You're
just
right
1
on
year.
track?
Yep.
I mean, that would be cool too, to just graduate and get that out of the
absolutely.
way. I mean,
I don't really know how it's going to work. Transfer-wise, some credits don't transfer.
Yeah.
But I had quite an overload of credits going into my last year. So some of them that don't transfer, I still will just be a normal time student. Yeah.
So it's a win-win, really. I mean, even if you do get drafted in a low round, like take a good signing bonus and go start your career, that's fine. But if you don't, you have the opportunity to get drafted again the next year, and you can go hang out as a senior on the U of O baseball team and play some D1 baseball.
It'd be so fun. Yeah.
Have you got to meet a lot of the guys on the team?
Absolutely. On that visit, I met all the coaches right off the bat, but I mean, that entire team, they were all nice. They would all come up and shake my hand and introduce themselves. Just stop what they were doing, like in the middle of their practice, come over and meet me,
Yeah.
Like, that's awesome.
I'm assuming Woo's coach, your coach now, I mean, still officially, or maybe not officially, but he encouraged this, I would imagine, right?
Right. I mean, I'm sure he definitely would want what's best for me.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But
I mean, he's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt missing you.
And that's what I think was kind of eating him alive a little bit is that part. And like I told him at my exit meeting, it didn't have to do with the program, didn't have to do with the coaches. Everything fell into place perfectly. They did their job. They got me to the best possible point they could, and they took me to this next level. And I'll forever be grateful for that. But
yeah, for sure. Now, so when you graduate, and this is one of those questions, do you feel like a loyalty to Woo? Like, when you walk across the stage, are you going to walk across as a duck or are you a wolf?
I mean, it'll be both. I mean, I'm playing baseball for U of O, of course I'm going to be a duck, but at the same time, I wouldn't be walking across that stage at graduation if it wasn't for Woo at all. Kellen Walker definitely changed my mindset for the rest of my life, kind of made me more of a man. Really not scared of anything anymore because of him. I mean, everybody who knows him, he's a hard coach, but that's what makes that team usually good. And I mean, this year was just, I'm guessing, a fluke. I don't really know what happened, but he knows what he's doing.
So your biggest lesson that you've learned since high school till this point, what's one thing that just sticks out outside of obviously becoming more of a man? What's the one thing like?
Mentality. It's all mental. Once I started to realize that anywhere I go, every mound is 60 feet 6 inches.
Yeah, always.
And that's when I was looking at PK Park. I'm like, wow, well, this place holds a lot of people. There's going to be a lot of people at the games, but you just got to bring it down to 60 feet 6 inches. It's all it is.
You versus him.
You control what I can control, and if I do that to the best of my ability, I mean, I'm pretty sure I could be one of the top talents in that level of baseball.
Yeah, absolutely. Sky's the limit. I mean, you're tall. You have the build for it. It's like, I've always said that ever since you were in, freshman in high school. I was like, this kid you have the body of a pitcher. Like you're tall, you're long, and I actually, at being a pitcher, I hated that you were so good at hitting because I wanted you to just focus on pitching. And obviously they saw that too. And I loved hitting too. Don't get me wrong. That's where the glory, chicks dig the long ball.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when you have somebody that's just cut out physically, you hope to be able to get them there mentally because it is 100%, like you said, it's mental, man.
Yeah,
it's a mental game.
It's been a crazy journey since high school, pitching-wise, for sure. I mean, I came in throwing like a 6'4" shortstop. Right. Usually you don't see that.
Right.
I mean, short-arming everything.
Just athletic. Yeah.
Mechanically, everything just started clicking and started throwing like an actual pitcher and kind of just forgot about the whole hitting thing after a while. So
you still pick up a bat every once in a while.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I'll take PP in the summer sometimes.
Yeah, they won't let you during the.
It's mostly golf now, but
yeah, that's
if there's an opportunity to pick up a baseball bat, I won't
awesome.
hesitate.
So UO, man, that's going to be awesome. I mean, I kind of hope that you do go there for a year. I mean, not
too.
saying that I don't want you to get drafted in a low round, but I want to see what you do at that level. I think it'd be cool.
Just that level of baseball and just being there, having that experience would be something that I'm super interested in. So.
Yeah, you're never going to forget that. I promise you that. Yeah. Eastern Oregon, he's LHS grad, UO Duck baseball player, Devin Bell. I'm Dodsey. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
None of this is possible without Northwest Furniture and Mattress. Like I said before, go check it out. Big Red Rocking Chair on Elm off Adams in LeGrand. That's all I got for you on a Monday. A special edition of EOAlive Sports. Devin Bell, man, it was awesome. I appreciate you. I'm Dodsey, and I'm out.